As India's biggest stand-up comedian and Bollywood star, Veer Das has now crossed over to become a global comedy sensation, filling an international vacancy for an authentic Indian perspective and being hailed by Variety magazine as a top 10 comic to watch. Veer will next be seen in the Judd Apatow film for Netflix. Veer was the first comedian from India to have a stand-up special on Netflix, which resulted in a multi-special deal with the platform for them to be the exclusive distributor for his stand-up. Since then, Veer has written and produced 4 Netflix specials in 5 years. Through his various tours, he has sold over 500,000 tickets as a stand-up and became the biggest English-speaking comedian in India. He has cemented himself as one of the country's top stand-ups, actors, writers, musicians, and festival producers, and is now making a global impact. Veer Das will be performing in New York on Sunday, March 13th.
I come from an India where old leaders will not stop talking about their dead fathers and young leaders will not stop following their living mothers. I come from an India that has the largest working population under 30 on the planet but still listens to 75-year-old leaders with 150-year-old ideas. I come from an India where every time we get information, we are always available to care for the PM, but we can't seem to get any information on PM cares. I come from an India where we kicked out the British, but yet we call the government the ruling party. I come from an India where women wear saris and sneakers and yet have to take advice from old men who have never worn a sari and will never get to take one off in their entire lives. I come from an India where our music is bahut hard, but our sentiments are bahut soft. I come from an India where people sleep outside on the road outside the club, but man, 20 times a year the road is the club. I come from an India where we take pride in being vegetarians and yet run over the farmers who grow our vegetables.